Hi, sweetie pies. How are you doing? It is nice to see you. Looks like Lilith and Watson have not arrived, but it's okay. It's just us for the moment. Hi, Dan. Nice to see you. How are you doing, love? Hello, beautiful DM. I'm going to start with you, DM. I'm going to go and see Love Shine after. Lilith might not be with us, I'm not sure, but Watson should be here, and he should be doing his super fragilistic cardiolocious, expediolocious, or something soon. So, all right, here we go. So, just one little second. Alrighty. So we're going to start off over here. And DM. You're hanging in there, sweetie pie. Hanging in is a good thing. Yeah. If there's ever anything I can do for you, send me an email, my love. All right? Send me an email. We can chit-chat. I'm going to come and see you, my dear DM. I am going to put a timestamp, and I will leave the timestamp, and we'll just do the same thing that we usually do. If you need any other questions or any other answers, send me an email if you don't want to post it here, okay? All right. Let me go and see Sweetie Pie. I've got you. So let's go forward with it, and let's just go see. We had somewhat of like a little snowstorm today, kind of. They announced it like it was a big thing, but really no. But more accumulations. Like, I'm waiting for spring to arrive. I want the snow to go away. I do. I want to take my flowers back out. That's what I want to do. Well, maybe not take them back out. I want to purchase more. All right, here we go. Alright, so I have our Page of Pentacles. I also do have over here our Nine of Pentacles. Just give me 1 second. I just have to give a message out to a child that is not mine who is here. Just 1 moment. Hélène, tu fais ce que tu veux avec l'information que je vais te donner, mais ta mère a dit qu'elle veut qu'elle t'aille chez toi. Moi, j'ai pas répondu. Moi, je travaille. Non, je travaille. Quoi? Ouais. Ben, je vais juste pas y répondre. Tu diras que je travaillais, hein? C'est vrai. Alright, here we go. I'm back. Okay, so what do we need to watch out for? You need to watch out for miscommunication at work this week, sweetie. I feel like there could be some tension around trust. I feel like you need to be careful. There are some co-workers, and I feel like the co-workers are as much men than women. So it kind of goes both sides. I feel like you can't fully trust all of them. Like small misunderstandings, but they can just feel or seem like they're bigger, even though they're very, very small. So I'm going to say keep your communication short this week. Don't overshare any of your plans, and avoid any type of emotional kind of reacting towards anything that anybody might say, is what I will say towards that. I need you to listen to your gut feeling onto it at the very same time. All right? Let me go see what else I've got. So I'm going to say at the same time, I want you, it has nothing to do necessarily with the miscommunication that could be happening this week at work, but generally speaking, I do want you to be careful for mental exhaustion. Like, there's complicated work dynamics. It's not always complicated, but sometimes it is. And sometimes that can create a little bit of overthinking. It could create you some stress, some irritability, all those things. So try to take care of yourself along the way within that, okay? Now, what do you need to look forward to? We're going to go and look. That's what you needed to watch out for. So miscommunication and coworkers that you cannot necessarily trust. That being said, I feel as though you're getting like a sense of mental organization, like, I can see where I'm going with this. So I can see this a little bit more clearly now. So there's like a nice, calm understanding that is into it. I also feel as though you're going to have, it's not a huge thing, but there's something that is work related that's going to go smoother than expected. So yes, there might be a miscommunication, but something is still going to go smoother than what you thought. It's a task that's going to be completed. There'll be some type of approval. Something good is going to be happening with that. So I'm going to say to you, I feel like overall into your energy, there's nothing that is chaotic. Just be careful for the miscommunication. There's no big breakthroughs neither. I don't really see anything happening in regards to love. I do feel as though within yourself, other than the fact that sometimes you can be a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted by different dynamics at work and at home, I do feel like you are loved around you. And I do feel as though you do still have a lot of beautiful abundance around you. Now, what I would like you to look out for, what I really would, is if you would go out, go and see a friend, go to a movie, go grab a cup of coffee, go for a walk into the park, go for whatever, something nice, something sweet, something simple. I feel like you have a lot of possibilities around you, but sometimes you just don't really feel like it. And I get that. I do. So I'm just saying, look at it, okay? If you can go out, or if you normally wouldn't and you've got an occasion, instead of saying no, go ahead with it. It could really be worth it. Hi, Elaine. There's Watson. Watson, you were gone. I superfragilistic expediolocious cadiolocious. I think I got that wrong. I think it's cadiolocious expediolocious, ain't it? Oh, well. Tonight I didn't get it, but yesterday I did. Nice to see you, sweetie. Oh, my dear. As way off. Schnitz. Okay, send me one question, Elaine. Send it into my email. Or you can send it here, wherever you want. Go ahead. Hi, JD. Watson's right there. Just arrived. Yeah. Hey, Elaine, I have been here with Dan on DM since the very beginning. You guys are the late arrivers. Yeah, email. All right, go ahead. Shoot for the stars. I'm going to go and see Love Shine into the meanwhile, okay? All right. So just a little second, we're just going to go over here. And, I'm going to go into PayPal and I'm going to go into email. I know that we have Love Shine, but I don't know if I have her questions. Let's do this. Let's do that. And here we go. Not quite. Almost. All right. I do not have the questions. So I'm just going to go and wing it. I'm just going to wing. Well, that's what I'm going to do. Let me do this. And let me just go see Love Shine. Yeah. Did I get my tea? What tea? What tea? I don't drink tea. What tea? Who's got tea? Anybody got tea? Or are you talking about the tea into my email or something? I got nothing. I got no tea. If anybody wants to give me tea, I'm listening. No, you were not here. You were not here earlier, Watson. We all noticed it was very calm. Very calm. Yes. All right. Love Shine it is. And I have to say, it's very rare that I arrive before anybody else. Let's go to 9:40. All right. Yeah, he does have a fan club. He does. He even has a fan club when he takes out his like little axe and stuff. Yeah, or his swords. Yeah, our Juanson's like a mini wheat. He's got that sweet and salty side. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. You're such a... No, I don't want that tea. No, I don't want that tea. I don't drink tea. No, I want the real tea. I want the gossip. That's what I want. Give me gossip. But if you're going to give me gossip that, you know... No, actually, don't give me gossip. Don't give me gossip. Gossip's bad. Gossip's bad. It talks about other people that might not know and blah, 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 blah. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Hold on. But I'm going to put a new timestamp for Love Shine because I have a question for DM. I'm like that, JD, for coffee. Yet, I do not drink a lot of coffee. I might drink... Maybe sometimes I drink none for weeks, and then sometimes I take one a day, and sometimes I take 2 a week. I'm not a big coffee or tea drinker. DM, let me go see. Okay, let's go see DM. King of Wands is protecting himself from a devil. I'll say yes. Ward off the evil. Ward off the evil. Yeah, be careful, okay, sweetie pie? Be careful, my love. I don't, but let me take out some more cards. Like, I believe you have to protect yourself against this person. Are they really the devil themselves? I don't think so. But they could be trying to take your place. They could be trying to undermine you. They could be questioning or criticizing or judgmenting. Judgmenting? You can't say that. Being judgmental in some kind of a way. So I'll say be careful. It's nothing outrageous, but just still be a little bit careful. Again, if you stay into your work environment, into a place where you don't give yourself in too much emotionally, theoretically, you should be pretty good. Now I'm going to go and see Love Shine. Yeah, updates. I like updates. Updates. Yeah, I like them. I have updates, but they're not YouTube friendly. So I will not dish any tea out here tonight. No, I'll be banned. They were asking for the... Oh my god, you're hilarious. Alright, Love Shine, here we go. Elena, I'm gonna come and see you right after. Love Shine, Love Shine, Love Shine. Don't hate me, my love. Today is a good love day. Well, not a good love day. Things are going well, but there's like, I don't see anything sexual happening. I don't, but I mean, he is shown as being the King of Cups, so he's stepping up today into like the relationship. The Ace of Cups, there are like little moments of being a little bit more sweet, more than what he usually is. And our Knight of Swords, it's almost like if he wants to be into her good favor for some reason. So, sweetie pie, I still don't see anything socky, but I'm definitely going to say today is not a day that you want to be looking into that energy. It's one of those days. Let's just let it be. Remember, I said there's no socks. That's all that's important. The rest is all part of normality. Like I say, there's really big peaks, like good things, and there's not as good things. All right? I got you, Elaine. You'll be up right after Love Shine. All right. I have our Ten of Pentacles with you. A couple little changes are necessary, perhaps scheduling, but I got sexual stuff going on with you. I have happiness. I have a want to get together, so I don't know if you have something planned into the following days to meet on up. For some reason, I have like the 13th in mind. I don't know if you're meeting up on Friday or not, but the 13th is resonating into my mind. That being said, things are good with you, sweetie pie. So he's happy. You couldn't have better with our 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, there could be some changes into the schedules, though. Maybe not for this week, but maybe within the following 2 weeks. He could end up canceling like one date and like rescheduling it for another one or something like that. Hi, JD. Thank you, sweetie. Who switched? Oh, DM. She switched. You have to be careful, sweetie. Sometimes people are hypocrites. There's a lot of them out there. There are a lot of them. Just don't hate her, but don't love her. Just be into the middle space. That'll be a good space. There's a lot of people out there that are just out for their own pockets, their own heart, their own convenience, everything as such. This person DM is not trying to personally attack you, but if they're given the choice to, or if they could, then maybe they would. And I don't like to hang around the maybes. So just be careful and keep your boundaries a little bit up. That's all. Elaine, I'm going to be with you. You want me to do JD's before yours, Elaine? What do you want? You're going to go and grab a drink. How far are you going to grab a drink? Okay, let me know if you're back. If you're back, I'll be you. And if you're not back, I'll be with JD, okay? We'll do that. Downstairs, that's not that far. Don't fall down the stairs now, though. Take your time. So here we go. Messages that he doesn't say to you that he wants to say. I've got our Strength, I've got our Four of Wands, and I also do have our Empress. I'm basically going to say for you over here, I feel as though he has a lot of strength, he has a lot of love, he has a lot of courage, he has a lot of forward movement that he wants towards you. Can't always necessarily honor that or give it to you into all the ways that he would like to. But that being said, I do have our Empress. You are being seen as the most beautiful little goddess that is there. You embody everything to him, as much as passion, as femininity, as justice, and so many beautiful things. So I'm going to say, sweetie pie, what he doesn't say to you is probably how much he actually does appreciate you. Julia, Pisces, that's what JD is for? You're a sweet little Pisces, my love. You have no idea how attracted I am to Pisces. It's true, it's true. I've got a long history of Pisces into my life, a long one. I'm always with Pisces men. And Pisces and Aries, we don't mix all that well together, but apparently we kind of do. Or maybe just like complications, I don't know. All right, here we go. What's he wanting to say love-wise? Oh, DM. DM, sweetie. Yeah, I know. Those fire signs, all right. I know, we're problems, aren't we? God, we're problems. All right. What does he want to say to you? DM, I will be with you in just a few moments, my love. Would you like to send me your questions by email? You see, JD, you love fire signs like I love Pisces. We're just attracted to one another. That's all I can say. I'm sorry, Love Shine. Magician. You know what? He likes those little moments that you guys spend together. The little sweet little moments all together, honestly. I feel like he is wanting to give you something, some type of an offer. So you could be like a gift, like you could be receiving some type of gift that you can actually touch. Like it could be flowers or a gift card or something. It's not just like a restaurant. There's something you're going to be able to touch that I feel he's going to be giving you. Nothing big, but there's a little something, a nice little thoughtful thing coming his way. Well, your way. He's thinking about you an awful lot. He truly does love you, sweetie. So you can expect some type of surprise coming from him into the following days. I'll say enjoy. Enjoy. Email, DM. Perfect. I got you. 3 times fire. Yes. All right. Here we are. Elaine, are you still downstairs to get your drink? Let us know. If you're not, I'm gonna go and say Julia. Here we go. Let's do this and let's go over here. So JD, you're up, sweetie. Then it's either Elaine or DM if Elaine is back. This is your birthday month on Valentine's Day. And you'll be 57, right? La 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 la. It's not a question of age, by the way. It is not. No. And you know what? Okay, if you're asking the question, it is because you would like to. But some people are really quite good, just like that. And that being said, I honestly believe that Valentine's Day is highly overrated. I do. I don't know. I think that you should celebrate the people that are into your life like all the time instead of just on one date where everybody kind of has to hurry up and feel like they got to do something. But then it kind of feels like it's fake often. Or if it's forgotten by one of the partners, then it's complete chaos, right? It's a bad thing. I don't know. It's my thought upon it. I like the idea, but I don't like the idea. So there you go. Here we go. Let's go see what's going on. So I'm going to say to you, happy birthday month, my love. Happy birthday month. It is my son's birthday in 9 days. So yes, it is his birthday month. It's my sister's birthday month, my niece's birthday month. I know a lot of people who are born into the month of February. So let's go see what we've got, okay? Hi, Stephanie. Too late, Elaine. Elaine, you're going to be up after, okay? At Mother's Day, no more stuff for the kitchen. I'm not your maid. Yeah, my son's birthday is on to the 20th. Yeah, it is. It's coming up real soon. And I feel completely unprepared because usually I've got like water park and I've got like hotel booked and I've got cake that is pre-ordered and I've got everything. Now I've got like the gifts, but I'm a little stuck into the time for like the hotel and the water park. I actually want to go to New York, but my ex hasn't said yes yet because he likes to annoy me. And we haven't signed all the papers yet, which we're signing into the following week. So I have to wait for him to say yes. So I think I'm a little screwed on that one. Oh, you get to enjoy bubble tea. Well, that's good. I think every day should be Valentine's Day, right? I know. All right, okay. So JT, here we go. I'm going to put you at 24. Let's just put you at 24 minutes. All right, Elaine, DM, and Stephanie are going to be next. Thank you, my beautiful Stephanie. It is nice to see you, my love. Hi. My PayPal isn't working. You can super chat, but it should work, my love. I've received PayPal. I don't know, maybe it's just a glitch. As you wish. Do whichever one that you prefer, my love. Not a problem, sweetie. I'm sorry if you're having any difficulties. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know why. People passed through earlier, but not at the moment. So maybe that's why. Maybe there's a problem. Okay, so, the age, not a deadline. Let's just put it that way. not a closing chapter. Let's put this as a season of confidence, of self-awareness, of knowing exactly what you want and what you are willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to. Now, is there a reality where you go into a date this month? There is, but it's not going to come from wishful thinking, sweetie pie. I need you to open yourself up multiple different ways. Like, I don't know, go to different cafes or meeting places or classes or a dating site, whatever works. It's all good, sweetie. I feel like there could be a small conversation and there could be like a little, why not kind of a thing. So if you open yourself on up, I shall definitely say a yes. If you don't necessarily take any movements towards that, I don't necessarily see somebody coming on forward towards you. I feel like you know what it is that you want. I feel like you've had enough heartbreak. I don't feel like you want to hide anything. Like, I feel like your expectations and everything are completely clear. You know what you need and you know what you want. Now, I just need you to be more visible than what you think that you are. I want you to open up your energy so people feel your energy. And by that, sometimes it seems normal to say, but if I'm walking outside and I don't know, I'm at the grocery store, I don't know, and I'm looking at my phone while I'm waiting in line, instead of actually looking at the people around me or saying hi maybe to the person who's behind or whatever, that changes everything. So that's what I mean with openness. It's not always about necessarily speaking with somebody, but it's being emotionally and available, present, physically speaking, wherever it is that you bring your beautiful little body around to. All right. You could definitely have a casual interaction. It could turn into something nice, light, and fun. Quite frankly, into the month of February, I'm going to say yes if you really open yourself on up. I still need you to open yourself on up, but I'm going to say probably somewhere around the month of April. So I feel like there's more of a possibility that is there. And I feel like this is going to be somebody, it's going to start off kind of slowly, somebody that you don't know, but you're going to begin like friends with this person. And it's going to remain that way for like, I'm going to say a good 2-3 months, a little bit into that friend zone, but kind of testing things. And then if the energy follows on through, it will definitely open on up towards something. So you could definitely be into a relationship, beginning something into the month of April, and it could be full blown by this summer. So I'm going to say hold on to that, my sweet love. Thank you, Mr. Maurice, sweetie pie. I'll leave you a timestamp if you want to, sweetie. Otherwise, I'll be with you in about 20 minutes, my love, okay? Thank you, sweetie. The digital age. JD, if there's anything else that you need from me, please let me know, my love, okay? Anything, just let me know. Timestamp? Absolutely. You shall have it, sweetie pie. So in about 20 minutes, I'll be with you. I'm still going to leave you the timestamp. May you be here or not, you will definitely get your timestamp, sweetie pie. So Elaine, and then we're going to go and see DM, Stephanie, and Mr. Maurice. So Elaine. Okay. Qu'est-ce que tu fais là, mon petit homme? Qu'est-ce que tu fais, Raphaël? Ah, c'est toi? J'ai cru entendre Raphaël qui faisait des singeries à la porte.
C'est Raphaël qui fait des singeries?
Ouais, c'est ça, hein? OK. I see you later, sweetie.
Juste que...
What?
Tu me reprends mon abonnement PlayStation du expired. Ça fait un an.
Je vais revenir te voir. Je l'ai fait l'autre jour. Je reviens te voir, Mathias. C'est vraiment important. Close my door, please. And whoever has the TV high, put it down. Adios. All right, here we go, Elaine. All right. How to spell Y in French? Pourquoi? Or as we usually write in a really quick way, pourquoi, piquoi. There you go. Here, let's go see. Alrighty. So, what's going on with that? I don't feel like anything that was into this dream was a bad omen, by the way. So I do want to say that to begin with, okay? I don't feel like there's anything bad happening over here. The Seven of Swords into your dreams is about anxiety. It's about fear of mistakes. It's about, did I forget something? Kind of an energy. But it's also avoidance. It's also stress about responsibility, specifically. So you were dealing with legal paperwork and you almost forgot about a certain court date into your dream. So that kind of shows up like in a very strong psychological sense. Your brain is processing the fear of messing up the paperwork, the fear of missing something important, the fear of consequences. But all of those, they're fears. They're not predictions. They're fears. So it's your anxiety that's actually quite symbolized into all of this. Now, as for the Fool kind of slipping but not coming out, well, the Fool is about new beginnings. It's risk. I mean, the Fool is a risky little individual, but it's about stepping into the unknown territory. It's about starting fresh. It's about, I'm going to say, slipping but not coming out, which is very, very symbolic. The Fool, for you, you're in a new chapter. You're in legal process, emotional changes, everything of the such. But you're not relaxed about it. You're stressed. You would like to have a reset, but you're kind of nervous about all the consequences that are going to go along with it. So again, that's stress, not faith. Hearing the dog, that's emotional. That's when you're feeling anxious, overthinking, half asleep kind of a state. Your dogs represent home and safety and loyalty and protection and comfort during, those very stressful moments. So when you asked your mom and she didn't hear anything, that really does confirm that it was something that was more internal. So just know that you're not going nuts in any kind of way, but when you're stressed, the brain can do a lot of things. It replays sounds. It gives auditory illusions sometimes. Sometimes it blends the memory with imagination. But the big picture over here for you is you are worried about the legal process. That's it. That's all. And your mind kind of used it in different ways. Fear of mistakes, new uncertain chapter, anxiety, emotional discomfort. So really, it's not a warning. It's not a spirit sign. It's not a prediction. It's fear. So I'm going to say, enjoy that bubble tea and try to relax your sweet little body. Relax yourself, my love. What did you fix? Who did you fix? What did you do? Did you fix something? Was something broken, Watson? Is it the usual that you had to fix, Watson? Is that what's going on? All right, I'm going to go and see DM right now. Gonna go and see DM. DM, here we go. And then we're going to go and take a sneak peek at Stephanie. DM, you're going to be at, I'm going to put you at 34 minutes. Well, sometimes we hide things, Elaine. Sometimes we hide things. The subconscious and the conscious, they play along a lot in different type of levels. Your body can feel a lot of things that your mind kind of hides. They don't always compute very well together. Sometimes they fight and you don't necessarily realize it. But there's a lot of mechanisms of defense that are actually installed and important into that. Yeah. Thank you for the pointy finger, Juanson. A DM. Let me go into my email. Let's do this. Let's come and see. Yes. Who is that? Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, that is horrible, DM. I don't even know if you're still here, but that is horrible. Oh, geez. Okay. Let's go see. I'm definitely going to say we're going to go and look at the outcome. What's happening with this person? There's no doubt that karma is going to come and get them. But karma sometimes plays in weird little ways. It doesn't play in weird ways, but it appears in weird moments. Yeah. So let's go see. All right. What I'm going to start by saying is this. You know that little gut feeling you had? Yeah. Always listen to it, okay? Always listen to it. Your gut reaction afterwards definitely does matter. And when something feels off like that, especially involving any type of personal information, anything of the such, well, your instinct is to go ahead and to just kind of protect yourself, which is exactly what you did. Now, regarding if karma's coming towards this person, if there is something completely specific legal, I'm going to say onto that one, I don't necessarily feel as though legally this person is going to be binded towards something. What I will say is that if this person does, I don't believe that this person actually utilized your information in something that would be further on that would get this person into trouble. I'm not saying they didn't do it with other people's, but they didn't necessarily do it with yours. So I feel like that's a little bit of a chapter that is closed. Therefore, I believe that you are safe and you are protected. Will this person get karma for it? They will. They definitely will. Is it going to be something that is linked into something that is justice? They could get, like, I don't feel this person's going to jail or anything of the such. They could get like a tap onto the finger. And I say a tap on the finger because doing what they did is really not nice, really not good, not legal in any kind of a way. But they could get like a little something, like, I don't know, like a stay at home kind of a thing or something of the such. That would be very minimal. There's no doubt about it that this person is going to be leaving some trails. Not with your information again. I do believe this person did do it probably with 7 or 8 other people. I see the numbers 7 and 8. So maybe through financial systems or complaints, background checks, something is going to surface eventually. And I feel like eventually is into the following 2 to 3 years. But again, I feel like the consequences will be somewhat minimal because there will be some proof of something being done, something being taken, but not like 100%. Like they don't have all the details. They don't have all the information. They don't have enough to actually, let's say, lock this person up or something of the such. So I'm going to say into the meanwhile, you just continue, like I know that you're fine, but every once in a while still look at your credit reports. You know, you could place a fraud alert onto this person if you have not already done it. Then you definitely can, because that could definitely, you know, put a little bit of a red flag. So yeah, I'm going to say divine justice doesn't always look at something that is dramatic altogether. Sometimes it more looks like exposure. I feel like this is what it is. I feel like this person's going to end up limiting their future opportunities because of what they have done. So that's what I'm seeing over here. What has been done into the dark is not going to stay hidden forever. So sweetie pie, know that you are fine. Know that you are okay. Know that this person has done it to other people. They might get caught with the other people, but definitely if you have not said anything, then you should say something. It's like everything else. If you're a victim of anything at any point in time, may there be consequences for you or not. You're still a victim in some form or way. Therefore, if you want to, you could definitely put a claim. It would definitely put a little bit of a dent into their plans. And if everybody puts a dent, well, there you go. Their boat's going to sink. Mm-hmm. DM, let me know if you have anything that is following this that you would like to know, okay, sweetie? Hi, Yvonne. How are you doing, my sweetie pie? It is nice to see you. I'm going to put 40 minutes for Stephanie. I agree with you, Dan. You have to have a twisted sense of humor. You do. Yeah. Sometimes people around me ask me, well, sometimes. No, by sometimes, the only people who actually ask me is usually my oldest son. He will question me upon my humor, and he thinks I'm quite twisted. He's the only one. People and friends and everybody, they're down with it. He questions me. He does. I'm twisted in so many ways you have no idea. Like I'm like a, I can't say that word in English. It's not nice. I'm a very twisted pretzel. Let's put it that way. In a good, positive way. I think in life you got to find the twisted pretzels that go along with you. Yeah, that's it. If you don't like it, just don't stick around. Don't go around with my pretzel. Just don't. Alrighty. Stephanie, what do we got? Oh, undisturbing? Oh my God. I know once. I know. You should see the obscenities that I say. Like, it's absurd. I say a lot of things. By driving, when I drive, I say a lot of bad things to people. I don't put my window down and speak with them, but I say a lot of bad things. I have a lot of bad thoughts. And yeah, I say them to the people into the car. Yeah. I have a lot of bad thoughts towards other people in my life that I don't like also. Okay, there's only one person in my life I don't like. I will not even let you guys, figure out who it is. I know you know. But anywho, here we go. Stephanie. I know, I kid you not. No, it's horrible, Elaine. It's really, really bad. And I make my kids, especially, again, it's always Matthias. He gets very shy of me, like very shy. I'm very outspoken. Yeah, I am. Put yourself in the right place. If there's a place for cycling and you're not into it, what the F are you doing in front of me? Move your little, sake bonbon onto the side. I don't want you in front of me. It's not your place. And I will let you know. That being said, here we go. Stephanie, I'm going to put you a new timestamp. I will pull down my window and actually say it out loud, nice and strong. Or if I see people, sometimes I see people, like it's just weird comments. The other day I saw this man, he was bent over. You saw half his bonbon. It was friggin' cold outside. And I told Matthias, because I knew that it would disturb him mentally. And I said, look at that. Look, that guy. You can see half his bum. It was not a pretty sight, by the way. It was not like something sucky. But it was hilarious. I also saw a snowman at my son's high school who had body parts, a manly body part. I had never seen a snowman like that in my whole life. It had a really big manly body part on the side of the street. I wanted to take a picture to send it to my mom. Never did. I should have, but I was driving. I was safe. Okay, 44 minutes is going to be for Stephanie. I know, I kid you not. I've never seen such a snowman. They should have called the snowman Woody. Okay, Stephanie. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, here we go. Jonathan's feelings and intentions for you. Got it. Send it to my mom. Oh, I send my mom worse things. I send her toys. Yeah, I tell her I'm going to send her different little fun toys to her house. Very unexpectedly, just like that. So she could be very surprised. I'll let you figure out what those toys are. Yeah, I kid you not. Yeah. At her birthday and everything and such. Yeah, I got my mom twisted like a pretzel too. She's not half as twisted as I am, but I'm twisting her. So here we go. Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Stephanie. He's still thinking about you, and he's still thinking about the movement, because we do have our Ace of Wands. He's still holding on to you with our Four of Pentacles. He's holding on to you in a beautiful, loving kind of a way, like you're this precious, beautiful stone that we do not want to let go. However, I still see our Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to take more cards out upon this, but I still, intention-wise, it's like he's got feelings, beautiful memories towards you, and he wants you, but he's not able to do something with it. All right, DM, I will answer you in just a moment. Just give me 1 minute, sweetie. Yeah, there you go. And feel less lonely, right? There's a lot of things out there, right, Juanson? A lot of things. A lot of things. And they're less trouble than relationships. All right, Ten of Wands over here. He regrets leaving. He regrets walking away. If he could, he would switch it on up. And again, I say if he could. His regrets, what he wants. What he's not able to do. So we're going to have to wait for his intentions. We're going to have to wait for the Six of Pentacles. We're going to have to wait for a movement. Why don't we? Hold on, Stephanie. I answered your questions with the intent. I'm going to go and pick something else out. I'm just going to go and see, just by curiosity, before moving on forward. You know, is he going to make a move, let's say, into the following month? Let's go see that, into the following 4 weeks. Because at this moment, his intention is stagnation, sticking exactly where he's at. Yet he thinks about you all the time, holds on to you, thinks about the memories, would like to return, yet he's like stuck there. So let's go see. Does he plan on doing anything, even though he's stuck, into the following few weeks? Let's go take a sneak peek. Your mind is very twisted, Lane. We could have a twisted battle. Oh my God, we could have a twisted battle. There is only one person who knows how truly twisted I am. There is one person on this earth. One. And it's not my mom. There is only one person who truly knows how salty sweet my pretzel is. Oh, that sounded so horrible. I'm talking about the personality. I'm talking about the personality. Just want to make that clear. Oh my God, the toy has a microphone. Oh, that sounded so bad. I'm talking about the personality pretzel. Okay, personality, that's it. Oh, jeez. Okay, is he going to make a movement? Ace of Swords. He's always thinking. He just thinks too much. Chariot. Okay. I'm going to say within the following month, he's still thinking about it, but not doing it. So let's hope he switches his little bonbon. Let's hope he moves his bonbon and actually does something and switches that Chariot up, because obviously he wants it. Oh yeah, Dan, you're onto the right path. You definitely are. Yeah. With the microphone, Dan? He must have been a hoot. Okay, TM, I'm coming back to see you, sweetie. I'm going to put all your timestamps over here. Well, you know what? I'm going to say a goal for you, my beautiful Elaine, in life is to find yourself someone that you can be 100% twisted with. That's where you're going to know that that's a hit, and it's a magic, heaven made in magic, magic made in heaven, whatever the heck you want to put it. A good fit. You gotta find somebody as twisted as you are. Hell, it took me many years before finding somebody as twisted as I am. Sweet Lord. All right. DM. And then I'm going to go see Mr. Maurice. Except for mom? Who except for mom? What? Mom? Twisted? My mom doesn't know how twisted I am. No, she does not. She doesn't know half of it. She knows some things. I leak a few things through, but that's it. She would fall off her bonbon, probably have a stroke, and pray to my dad up in heaven for 24 hours a day, non-stop, for many years to save my soul. Oh, your mom knows you a bit. Well, a bit. You gotta have somebody who knows you a bit. No, I kid you not, Elaine. I kid you not. Yeah. Okay. DM. Email is where I'm going. Oh, let's go see. Let's go see. I didn't put a new one. Anything in job opportunities. My mom, yeah. No, she's good. She doesn't know everything. She talks to me about bread nowadays, and I listen. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. It's all good. She's happy talking about her bread. I listen. I don't involve her into my weird stuff. Opportunities. Let's go see. You're like a pack of cigarettes. You're toxic? What are you more than that? You're like a packet of cigarettes. Oh, jeez. Are you filled up with toxicities? What are you? Are you illegal? Do you got like illegal stuff going? What do you got? All right. Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. It is into the cards. I'm going to say within the following 3 to 4 months. There is going to be somewhat of a meeting or there's going to be a meeting that's going to be fated that you're going to be having, but it's not before like the following 3 months or so. For the moment, you want things, but you don't necessarily see the clarity of them, or you don't necessarily see the opportunities that are around. So either they're not showing themselves to you at this moment, or they're not available to you at this moment. But you will have something that will be available to you within the following, I will say, 3 months. However, are you going to take it? I'm going to go and see. It's one thing to have opportunities around you. Another thing is to take the opportunity, because an opportunity, if it's not specified, could be anything. Could be going to work at a coffee shop. It could be working as a librarian. It could be many, many things. So, is it something that would actually interest you? Or a Page of Wands. You do have an opportunity that's going to be given towards you, and I feel like you kind of would like to in a certain way, but you're not going to take it. You're not going to take it. You're sticking where you're at, my love. You are. Anyways, for the moment, the energy could change. Like I said, something will be offered to you. You will see an opportunity, and you kind of think about it, and I know that you could do it, but you decide not to. Page of Wands, reverse. You're not moving on forward with it. It could be because of the conditions that they're giving you, like restrictions and stuff like that. Yeah, I know. Well, what's going on? Yeah, like you want some entertainment. I think we should, again, all go to Mexico somewhere, onto a beach, and just, hey, have lemonade if you want a lemonade, or have a mojito, whatever you want. Take it spiked or not. I don't care. Yeah, we'll just entertain ourselves with our explosive pack of cigarettes. Dan Juanson. Our super fragilistic, twisted mod, who likes to use, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not. That being said, Juanson, I think Alex could probably like your dungeon. I think so, in certain ways. And me, the twisted pretzel. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, Juanson's a good life preserver. He is. He's such a sweetie. We love Juanson. And Juanson's mom's got special needles to heal colds and stuff. She's like a magician woman. a medicine woman. Good night, my dear DM, sweetie. Yeah. You just draw your life out. Hey, I kid you not, Elaine. You might not know this, but Juanson once had a really bad cold, and his mom had some special shot that comes from a different country, and she just put that in his leg, and he was miraculously cured. I keep saying to him, tell your mom to market that, market that product. They'll be millionaires. Yeah. It is a compliment. It is. Your mom, she's such a sweetie pie. You heard it was. Oh, Dan, I much prefer your version. Although I kind of want to say something with the leg, but I'm not going to. I was going to extend it to an extra leg. No. All right, I'm just going to go into PayPal 1 second, and I'm just going to give somewhat of a timing for Juanson. I'm just going to go and see Mimi, and I'm going to update the list. So just give me 1 second. Such as, all right, so we do have our beautiful Mimi who is here, and we do also have our beautiful Yvonne. So that's who I was looking for also. All right. So I won't give a closing time right away, but I will shortly, my dear Juanson. Well, we'll say by 10:30, but it could be a little bit before. It could be. So, Mr. Maurice, let's go see my sweetie. No, I won't, Elaine, I won't. I'm going to be a good girl. I'm a good girl. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. In YouTube, I'm a very, very good girl. I'm very sweet. I'm very sweet in life, generally. So let's go see. At 57:30 for Mr. Maurice. Ooh, I like that. Ah, good for you, sweetie. Oh, I like that. I love that for you. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, let's go and see this. All right. Let's go and see. I already have a timestamp. And I'm gonna go with this little one. All right. The first thing I have to say is I like the structure and I like the timeline that you've laid out. I feel like it shows nice preparation. It shows beautiful altogether intention that is following on through. Looking at the overall path altogether, so the test that is going to be happening into the month of March, and then the interview that's going to be following on through into the month of April. I do see a potential offer that's going to be given to you. And I do see a very good outcome, a very good success. I just feel like you're going to be exactly where you need to be. I feel like you are a little bit into that phase where there's a lot of transformations. There's a lot of changes that are happening, but you're completely into the right headspace. And that is really, really important. Sometimes we go towards interviews, we go places, nothing is all that clear. We kind of go, we have a little bit like, no, you are like so prepared. You've got this down, and the offer will be given to you. And as lovely as you are, you're not even going to be necessarily expecting the offer, but you will get the offer. You're going to hold on to it quite dearly, and you're going to be quite happy with it. I'm going to say probably a beginning into the month of April or May for somewhat of a beginning over here. So yes. So continue to work onto your preparation, because that is definitely going to determine your outcome and your headspace that you've got going on over here. For the test that is going to be happening into the month of March, the energy is steady, but it's very, very serious. You know, like I said, you have to prepare. It's not a wing type of a situation. You're going to have to review, you're going to have to practice, you're going to have to work onto your technical precision. And if you put in focus all that study and you sharpen your weak areas, try to figure out where your weak areas are, it is going to go your way. You are definitely going to pass on through because of beautiful effort that you put into it. As for the month of April, for the interview, like I said, you've got confidence, but you have no arrogance. It's like, I think I did pretty good. I think I could probably get this, you know, but you're going to be surprised when they actually call you. You will see that there will be clear communication between you and them, and you're going to be showing them a lot of reliability, but a lot of consistency also. It's just a very, very strong, powerful, I'm going to say, attribute to have. They're likely going to be assessing not just a technical knowledge, but also can they trust you into the long term. So I'm going to say, definitely beautiful potential coming on through. I won't say automatic because things do change, but I will say yes for the moment. And I feel like it's earned. And I also feel like it's a very competitive place. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of different people who are going to be positioning for it. So I will say, I do believe that you will succeed. And don't chop it on down to luck. It's because you're going to have demonstrated your readiness and you're going to have demonstrated your professionalism, that they can trust you. The only thing I'm going to have to say, it seems a little bit, you know, so-so-ish, but it's important. Really just make sure, you know, for your self-doubt, test yourself before and everything of the such. Don't mentally eliminate yourself before you go in, before they decide. This path is there. It is open. It's going to respond to your discipline. And I know that you've got it. And I know that you want it. I know you're going to be 100% on par, my love. So I'm going to say, sweetie pie, yes. I'm good for you. Congratulations, because you deserve it. A good night, Dan. Is Dan leaving or is Elaine leaving? Oh, okay. No, I think Dan is leaving. I know, right? Watson, you're like a police officer now with your badge. Oh, okay. Elaine's going to sleep. Good night, Elaine. You haven't seen Julie in a while. That's normal. She's coming back tomorrow. She's been away for 5 days. So you should see her tomorrow, sweetie. I don't know. I looked quickly into the chat. I was not into it. Okay, no. Okay. Elaine was the one. I just got you guys confused, which I know. You're not the same. We are going to go and see Mr. Maurice. If there's anything you want to know that I did not mention, you know, sweetie, send me an email. I got you. I'll respond to you, okay? We're going to go and see Mimi now. Me. Just 1 second. That and that. Okay. Mimi, email you said. Email. Me. Hey, this seems short, but sometimes you have short emails that have a million questions. Let me... let me go and see what we've got going on. So let's do this like this. I'm going to put you a timestamp. I'm going to read 1 second. We're going to put you at 105. Yvonne is next, which we will leave a timestamp also. And good night, beautiful Elaine, sweetie. See you tomorrow, my love. And then I'm going to go see you. When I'm with you, Quantin, I'll call it maybe quits at that point in time. We'll see, we'll see. Email. Oh, what's that about? Okay, here we go. So Mimi. MT, here we go. Scrabble game. Are you ready? I'll talk about Scrabble. Oh, geez, Louis. I now had like a, how do you call it? A mot caché? You gotta find words and like a, I don't know, something. And I'm like, oh, that's so fun. You're so lucky to have that as a homework. I love doing those. Oh yeah, she got me back with that. The following day, she's like, Mom, what if when I do my homework, since you like doing that so much, why don't you do it for me? And I'm like, okay, fine, because I like them. And I did it. And I was upset at myself. I thought, now I've learned a lesson. I will never do it again. I don't know. Crosswords, that's it. She had like a crossword thing. I was finding words that were not necessarily needed to be found. I was so annoyed. Anywho, here we go. MT, this is all because of the Scrabble thing. It has nothing to do with the actual reading, my beautiful Mimi. Now, when somebody praises you in front of others, and then there's suspicion, and they kind of talk differently behind your back, it usually says more about their insecurity than it actually does for you. The energy around MT feels like it's less competitive. Not evil, but competitive. And when you shine or get recognition, it kind of triggers something into that person. I kid you not. And it doesn't feel like she wants you to fail exactly, but it does feel like she struggles seeing you kind of elevated. Now again, this does not mean everything she says behind your back is terrible. It kind of feels more like it's a comparison, like it's a subtle jealousy. It's wanting control of the narrative. So yeah. As for SN saying that she has 2 faces, very, very possibly true. I will say partially true. That's what I will say. But also you have to be careful not to absorb other people's dramas too quickly. One person does blah, blah, blah. The other person says blah, blah, blah. The blah becomes a blue and a blur and it becomes a complete mess. So don't absorb what other people are saying. They've got their drama. Don't get involved into it, sweetie. Little tiny things just get hugely amplified, especially where you're working. So about CH. CH's energy is more observant than reactive. CH doesn't fully choose sides, but she does watch dynamics really, really carefully. For the moment, I feel like she's neutral, but she's 100% aware. She's thinking more about the overall harmony than any type of personal conflict. So the most important thing for you to do is do not let assumptions disturb your peace. And if you don't, or you didn't hear it directly, don't build a story around it. Just let it be. Stay professional. That's it. Let your work speak at all times at work. Let's go see Monsieur Harry. What's up with Harry? Monsieur Ari. I like Monsieur Ari. I think I prefer it as Mr. Ari as Mr. Harry. Got different thoughts into my mind. That being said, his energy feels like it's quieter than before. Not cold, I said quieter. So by quieter, I mean more reflective. It does feel like he has thought about you. It does feel like there's a sense of remembering and wondering, but there's also a lot of hesitating. So does he miss you? Yeah, there's some missing energy that is there, but I don't necessarily feel like, does he want to tax? I feel like the desire is there, but pride and uncertainty kind of hold him back. So I'm going to say this feels more like waiting to see if the door is open kind of a situation. So my overall message for you is you're still visible to this person. You're still talked about and you're still thought about. And you don't need to to compete for your place as long for, work. So work, honestly, the best things that I could say is work, just do you, sweetie. Do your work. Do what you need to do. Any office politics, anybody who's doing any talking, let them talk. Let them get into that type of trouble and that little horrible telephone game where people just gossip about everybody and it turns into something horrible. Don't get involved into that. As for Mr. Harry, I mean, he still cares for you, sweetie. He probably always will for the rest of his life, but is he going to be making a move? I don't see him. I see him feeling quite comfortable where he's at this moment. Not perfect, but it's a choice that he chose, and I kind of see him stuck into that. Yeah. We're going to go and see our beautiful Elaine. Not Elaine, Yvonne. Hi, sweetie. I'm going to go and put you a timestamp. How are you doing if you are here, sweetie? How are you doing? Let me know. How's that? It was your ankle, I believe, right? That you had issues with the accident you had? Okay, I'm just going to read your mail 1 second and I'm going to put you a timestamp. But if you are here, I'd be curious to know how you're doing, sweetie. So, okay, and what does it mean if you dream of a tall man giving you a big coin and you put it in a box full of coins? All right, we're going to go and look at that. Hey, Juanson. Oh, you got beautiful big white eyes. Yeah, love those white eyes of yours. Okay, Yvonne, you're going to be at 112. Yeah, I'll put you at 112. No, I'll put you at 113. 113 is what I shall do. I shall shuffle the cards and take them on out. I'm going to wait just a couple seconds until we hit 113. I'm going to refresh everything into the meanwhile. And I'm going to make a declaration. Hey, is it real? Not that I want to do politics, but I saw something on social media and I didn't look upon it because I didn't feel like it. But is anything wrong with Cheeto? Something happened to you with his veins or something? I don't know. I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not getting into it. I'm just asking. Does he seriously... I want to say, does he seriously have anything ill with him? But again, I'm going to not say anything. But does he truly have some type of vein issue going on? Just by curiosity? Or is that fake news? What is? I heard Cheeto Man has got some type of weird vein issue. And it's stopping the flow of blood. Probably stops it from going to his head. Honestly, it's what I heard. I'm not even making this up. Although it kind of makes sense. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah. Anywho. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it at that. I was just wondering. Is it true? Does he have any health issues? Or he doesn't? I'm curious. Oh, it is real. Oh, Oh, wow. You're absolutely right, Dan. You're absolutely right. Yeah. I won't say anything else, but hey, sometimes there's blessings. And yeah. Anywho, let me go to the reading. Thank you for confirming. I will have a discussion with my mom tomorrow about this because we have a whole idea on what's happening to Cheeto Man. I've got one idea and she has another idea, but we never thought about the vein idea. Never thought about it. Oh yeah, right? Yeah, of course. Of course that's what happened to Hanson. Okay, a new timestamp for Yvonne. I talk too much. 1:15. Okay. Absolutely, Dan. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will stay politically neutral. But you guys know where I stand within this. Yeah, no, absolutely not, Hanson. You do too, right, Dan? Of course you do. Of course you do. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. If you guys only knew the theories that my mom and I have against this. I still can't believe that Clinton got impeached for the secretary thing, but Cheeto's still there? I don't get it. But again, hey, not my country. I'm gonna stick over here. We got our own issues in Canada. we don't have perfection neither. Nah. You are right, Hanson. Absolutely, sweetie. Yeah, we do. I think I even call him Cheeto because of Hanson. I think Hanson gave me the Cheeto thingy. I don't see them often, but whenever I see a Frito-Lay truck onto the highway, I'll be thinking about you, Dan, and I'll be thinking about Cheeto Man. Oh my god, I gotta put a new timestamp again. Stop talking to me. I'm not getting involved. All right. No more looking into the chat. You can super fabulistic. Was it Matthias? No, it's you, Hanson. Don't blame Matthias. This is on you. Oh my gosh. All right. So, Yvonne, whenever you are here and at the same time as we're chit-chatting, let me know how your health is going, okay? I know that you went through a lot of things. And it was not easy. Probably still not as easy. My general message for you at this moment is around value, but it's also around discernment. You're into a period where I feel like you're being asked to know your own worth, to protect your energy, to choose your partnerships with the people that are around you, so your partnerships carefully. And don't undervalue your skills. I feel like there's some people around you sometimes business-wise who could undervalue your skill in order to pay you a certain amount that could be lesser. Be careful with that. Honestly, not every opportunity is aligned just because it's available is going to be my message for you. Into the hidden spiritual kind of message. Let's go see what we've got. Juanson, I'm coming to see you next, sweetie, and you can declare 10:30's closing time. As for the angel ancestor type of a message, it feels less mystical, but it feels more like inner wisdom that is rising. And I know you've got a very strong inner wisdom. I feel like the messages coming on through for you is move forward with strategy, not with emotions. There is a lot of support that is around you, but the support shows up as clarity, not miracles. So pay attention to your instincts when you're reviewing different type of agreements. Now, as for the contract with a C and O, I don't want to say the names simply because I like to keep it anonymous a little bit. But you know who I'm talking about. I feel like it's promising, but I feel like it's conditional. It doesn't feel like a scam, but it doesn't feel like a disaster. However, I feel like the details are going to matter. I feel like communication is going to have to be absolutely 100% clear. And I feel like roles and expectations should be written, not assumed. So if you do go forward, it can bring growth. It can bring financial improvement. And it may actually require you to use some very strong boundaries, however. Because I feel like this partnership is going to work best if you stay firm and if you stay really professional. So my outcome energy over here is that it could really be good. It could be very steady, but it's going to require a lot of oversight altogether. As for the man and the big coin, Hanson, Carrie, and Dan, stay into your boxes with the coins, the big coins. Symbolically, okay? The tall man's about authority, it's about opportunity. It's about opportunity that is coming from outside of yourself. The big coin is value and reward, but it's also a lot of recognition. The box full of gold coins, that's accumulated wealth, that's resources, and that is potential. So your dream is very positive. It is suggesting that there is an opportunity that is going to be adding to something that you're already building. There's going to be an increase in value, either financial or within your self-worth, and you're going to be entrusted with something that's very meaningful. Now, it does not automatically mean that it's instant wealth, but it does symbolize that you're going to have growth and you're going to have expansion, as much onto an inner side as onto a financial way. So the key over here is for you is you already had a box of gold. The coin that was added to it, that one, means that you're not starting from nothing. You're building on that box of coins. That box of coins you already have. You're building on something that is already into an existing value. So be wise and be strategic. Don't rush. Know your worth. Opportunities are aligning around you, but your discernment is going to determine the outcome of them. Was it him who called him Cheeto? Are you serious, Swanson? I've been blaming you forever. Yeah, I talk to my friends over here and I'm like, yeah, Cheeto Man. And they're like, Cheeto Man? I'm like, yeah, you know that. And they're like, yeah, and they think it's hilarious. And I'm like, yeah, Juanson told me about Cheeto Man. It's Matthias. Oh my God. I will punish him tomorrow morning. All right. You can't, it's true, but it was really, honestly, are you sure? Not that I want to doubt you. Oh, I don't think Matthias would come up with that. He's twisted. Oh yeah, he's twisted. But that twisted? I don't know. I will have this discussion with him tomorrow morning when I drive him to school, like a real teenager. He comes into the car. I wake him up every morning. I swear, every morning. I wake him up 5 to 10 minutes before we leave. Usually I tell him about 5-6 times in the last, 4 or 5 minutes, we're leaving. He finally gets up at the last second, gets dressed, comes downstairs, eyes completely closed. Takes his drink, takes his stuff. I bring his Chromebook and, his stuff into the car because, I don't know, I'm a good mom or I'm an overdoer. I don't know what the heck. I bring the stuff into the car for him. He sits down, he pumps the heat onto the car, into the, heating. It's like, it's a Cuba, okay? It's friggin' hot. He's got the heated car seats going on, everything. And he sleeps. And when we arrive at the corner of his school, I'm like, please lift up your head, wake up, we're at school. Every single morning. And so that could be a good moment to actually have a Cheeto talk with him. He probably won't even answer. It was him. We were calling him, so what were we calling him? Send it to me on Messenger. I need to know. Because I got a lot of names, but that one was good. Okay, Watson, I'm coming to see you, sweetie. And then, we're all done for tonight. Okay, hold on. Email. Alrighty. Let's do this. I'm coming to you once I'm coming to you. Just 1 second. Here we go. All right. Yeah, we're going to be with Juanson. Then we're closing shop. We've got twisted pretzel things to do. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to go to bed early because I want to do twisted pretzel things tomorrow. No, I'm just going to leave that as it is. But I will try to go to bed early tonight. Well, earlier than I usually do. I will try. Yeah. Yeah, it's official. Yeah. So here we go. Yeah, we're with Juanson at this moment. Even though it doesn't look like we are, we are. Oh, they weren't doing their jobs. Oh, la 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 la. And then overstaffed. But you were able to leave early? You're off tomorrow? What are we? Why are you off tomorrow? That's abnormal. Well, good for you. Oh, you took a free day. I should really read things before asking questions, shouldn't I? Good for you. Yeah, you can have. You can. Let's go and see what we got. All right. Here we go. Oh, you were called, Yvonne. You were. But not too long ago. Yvonne. You are, I'm sorry, I couldn't talk, but you're at 1 hour and 15 minutes, my sweetie pie. Hey, Elaine, you're back. Yeah. So, Juanson. Yeah, I'm multi. I go all over the place, Elaine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Look, let me even just do this for you, Elaine. Look, wait. Keep it a secret. Here you go. Okay, Elaine, I sent you a message. It's a stupid one. Brace yourself. But it's there. Sending you much love, my beautiful. Let me know if there's anything else. Here we go. Hanson. General energy that is around you. I feel like you're into somewhat of a transition phase at this moment. You are not shedding old skin, but you're transitioning. That sounds very, very much like something you're not doing. I'm going to say you're changing. You're in a transition within your energy, and you're not transitioning, from male to female or anything. You're really just shedding a little bit of that old skin. I feel as though you're working a lot onto your thought patterns. I feel like you're looking every once in a while, not always, but every once in a while, different type of connections into your life, different type of habits. And that's basically where your growth is going to be happening. And it's nice and it's beautiful, quiet growth, but that's what's happening. Every once in a while, I feel like you're a little bit restless. I feel like sometimes you're a little bit unsure about what the next step is, the next big step is. You're wanting change, but you're also wanting a certain amount of stability. So the message over here is don't rush the transformation. You're being a little bit repositioned, not delayed, repositioned. For you, this is a little bit of like a build foundation period. So focus onto your skills, your structure, your consistency. Everything that you're going to put your effort into now is going to multiply for you later on, sweetie. Now, love-wise, I'm going to say I still feel like there's potential for somebody to enter into your life, but I still need you to open up your beautiful soul, your energy, and your heart a little bit more. And if you do so, you will have somebody who will be practical and observant and steady, not flashy, but beautifully consistent. And I kind of feel like that's what you need. Let's go and see what we have over here. It makes sense, right? I know. Oh, I know, Elaine. And that is just part of it. That is just part of the twistedness, Elaine. Let me go back over here. Okay, sorry. My stupidity is continuing. Yeah. I know, Carrie, I know. Yes, absolutely, sweetie. Oh, you know that laugh? Oh, it's an evil laugh. Okay, Juanson, let's continue. Let me go out of here and let me go back over here. Okay, so I want to go and know how she is doing. All right. I feel like she doesn't always have control about her environment, what's going on around her. She tries to do the very best as she can. I'm going to say she's trying to keep as much stability as she can at this moment, but doesn't always necessarily have that stability. But she's working hard onto it, sweetie. Yeah. But I feel like she's working onto that at this moment. I do still feel like she holds on to you. I do still feel as though she thinks of you, but I feel like she's often kind of stuck. I feel like she's often stuck into that place where, you know, that place of what if and what would have happened, that place where you don't really completely know. That's what I feel. So I feel like there's a lot of things she would like to say, just doesn't really know how. An angel message. You may not be seeing the big breakthroughs right now, but something steady is forming behind the surface. This angel message is about structure, responsibility, slow progress, and long-term foundation. So the message is slow is protection right now. And an oracle message is reclaim your authority. This means that you're stepping into a new phase where you have to stop over-explaining yourself, seeking approval, letting others define your pace, absorbing other people's moods even. It's a call for you to make decisions without guilt, to say no without over-justifying, to focus onto your priorities, and basically to protect your own mental space. And let's go on forward into the love messages. Alrighty. I know, right? Your daughter has that evil laugh too? Oh. Yeah. Here we go. I am not as unaffected as I act. Sometimes I just don't know how to handle my emotions without making things worse. You have mattered, and you still matter in ways that I just don't say out loud. I will make my interests clear. You are not too much. You are not asking for too much. And the right connection won't make you beg for reassurance. All three? It scares your son? Oh no. That being said, my beautiful loves, I shall say sweet dreams to everybody. See you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. Be nice, sweet, and salty. Salty with the right people, sweet with the right people. Remember to be nice and true to yourself. May you have the most beautiful dreams who bring clarity into your life, and may you have the most beautiful day tomorrow. And we'll see each other tomorrow night. So good night, my loves. We'll see each other tomorrow. Juanson, I'm going to come and send you an email with the things that I can't do. Dan, come back and see us more often, sweetie. Carrie also. Good night, loves.